Hi and welcome to this week's weekly energy forecast. I'm Rachel Thompson-Phillips, the creator of the BEYOU Oracle Cards and also of the Awakened Empath training. This week's energy forecast is for March the 28th through to April the 3rd, which means that we are already through the first 3 months of 22. So this week's energy forecast's overall theme is visions for the future. Let's jump in and see the messages that translates through the Oracle cards that connect back into the overall theme. Monday and Tuesday is the card of the Warrior Queen. Wednesday through till Friday is the card of femininity. The weekend's message is the card of steps. So with the beginning of the week being around the Warrior Queen is all about being able to encompass that you know exactly the direction you want to go in. The big message that comes around is that it's go time. You've known all along the direction you wanted to go in. You've danced around the outside, thinking about all the different ways, and in a way sort of been hiding behind a facade of how important it is for you to either complete a task, start a project, begin something new, or follow something that you're incredibly deeply passionate about, but you've been a little bit afraid, and so you've just dipped your toe in the water a little bit, but now that is not sufficient enough. The burning desire that is coming within you is coming directly from your soul. It is saying to you that it is time to commit. It is time to go all in. It is time to follow that vision for your future. The Warrior Queen, if you have a look at it, she looks almost as if she's looking into the future. She has such a strength of conviction and knowing that the pathway that she is going to go on is about a full transparency within herself. She understands the road that she is about to go on. She understands that her passion, her purpose, and her soul's blueprint has been specifically designed with her in mind. You know what it's going to take to be able to get there, and the biggest part is around letting go of the noise of the external world and within that internal aspect within your own self that's been taking you away from the direction that you want to go in. Now you know that you have such clear focus on the direction, the obstacles, and within the mindset shifts that you are required in order to be able to follow this pathway. You have got everything within you that you need to be able to fulfill this vision that you have for your future. It's been playing over in your mind the last couple of weeks that much that it's been affecting your sleep. It's been affecting your moods. It's been affecting your emotions, because your soul is saying to you, you can't dance around the outside anymore. You have to go all in. It's almost like the impression that I get with this is that, how do I explain it? I feel like the importance of this is on a huge magnitude, because this is so important to you. You need to be able to prove to yourself that you can do this. You need to be able to prove to yourself that you can go all in. You need to be able to prove to yourself that this dream, this vision, this future that's been playing over, you want to be able to live that reality so that you can sit back and say, I did it. I did it for myself. And you didn't need to prove it to anyone else other than to yourself. That this information, the messages, and the intuitive guidance that's been coming through is 100% accurate, which you know. You've just let that human part within your own self play a much bigger role than what's needed to. Now it's time to tune into that intuitive part within your own self and be guided by heart and by soul. Every step is going to illuminate as you move forward. So you only need to know the first 1 or 2 steps in order to be able to commit and move forward. And then the next the next step will illuminate, almost like Dorothy as she walks along the path, as she walks along in those red shoes, the path lights up. That's exactly what's going to happen for you. Every person, every resource, everything that you need will be provided to you because it's go time. So that's Monday and Tuesday. So you will feel this reignited strength within your own self as you switch gears and just go, yeah, I'm going to give it everything and commit. Then we move forward to the midweek's message from Wednesday through till Friday, which is the card of femininity. You understand that in the past you've executed the masculine within your own self, and all that's done has brought you undone in the fact that all it's created for you in the past, it's worked very well, but it's now no longer a conducive energy conductor to generate the best out of you. You understand that the feminine aspect within your own self is going to be that driver, and that driver is that strength and softness to be able to pick yourself up when things get tough, to remind yourself that you have got every resource within you, to be able to understand that you are being 100% supported by your cosmic team, and that you are ready to follow this direction to prove yourself. It's not from that higher perspective or for that usually when we think of needing to prove ourselves, you would think that that's from that masculine, and it's not. It's from the feminine of needing to prove to yourself that you can overcome adversity, that you are so resilient to be able to have all of the energy, all of the reserves, and all the mindset strength to be able to get you to where exactly what you deem is success for you, and that you know that you are going to be able to motivate, inspire you, because you know that when you stay in that fem energy, you know that you're more deeply connected with your intuition, so therefore you're going to be guided by those hunches, those gut feelings, those goosebump feelings that just resonate when something deeply connects with you. You're not going to second guess it because the communication is so strong, and you're going to follow that with you, and that's going to make the pathway forward smoother for you, because you're going to stay in the energy that generates the best out of you. And the wonderful thing is that when it comes to Friday, Friday is the new moon, and the new moon is in Aries. And Aries is a fiery sign, but the one thing I also want you to know is that fire in your belly, which again connects back into the fire, is usually we associate fire with this orange, connects back into the warrior queen here. The fiery strength to stay in the energy that is going to execute the most and generate the best qualities, and allow your talents and skills and your amazingness to be able to shine through, is going to come through the femininity. And with the Aries new moon, as you set those powerful intentions, the thing that is going to lead you forward is the Aries energy, which is drive, passion, commitment, elevated levels of belief beyond. It's going to be so invigorating for you, because it's exactly the missing key point that you've been waiting for, is that elevated level of belief within your own self. You have such a conviction in your faith, which is your spiritual and soul connections. It's the faith to believe in yourself. It's the faith to know that you are supposed to believe in your dreams, and the faith to know that everything is going to unfold exactly as your soul blueprint was designed. Everything that was ever supposed to be a part of your journey is just waiting for you to claim it. And this is where you can tap into the fiery, determined and driven and passionate energy of the Aries new moon to lead you forward over the next month, and really start making some big headways towards achieving whatever you deem is that passion driver within you right at this moment. And for each person it is different. Then it leads through to the weekend's message. So what it's saying to you with the card of steps is that each one of these petals in this beautiful mandala, as you can see in the eye right in the middle, each one of those petals represent each and every step that you have taken right at this time in your life, because it's led you right here to this moment where you can look into your soul and be able to speak your truth with so much conviction that you do have all of the resources within you to achieve your vision. It is part of your destiny to live your dreams, your goals, your visions. They're not supposed to be just something that stays behind a locked door inside of your mind. They are supposed to be tangible and real, and they're there for you to live and enjoy every single moment. So when you look back over your past, which is what usually happens as we start moving towards the directions of our goals. We revisit parts of our life to be reminded of your resilience, of your strength, of your faith, of your passion, of your drive. And that's why you may have little snippets that take you back to the past to be able to give you glimpses that all of those parts had already been within you, because they were all pieces of this mandala that was supposed to bring you back to the place where you can speak your truth within your own self. You don't need to prove anything to anyone else, but you do need to prove it to yourself. And for that is going to ignite such a fuel of passion. The thing that I keep seeing as I see this is, you know, when you think of a jet plane and just about before it's about to hit like huge G-forces, this great big afterburner flame. And that's what I just keep seeing is going to come with the new moon, is that afterburner of that amplification of energy, faith, passion, drive, and determination to execute you and move you forward, to put you in the trajectory of exactly where you need to be. So this week is a lot about letting go of all side of external distractions and bring yourself back in to be able to connect in with your heart and your truth around how important this is for you, and let that be that fuel that keeps that flame going as you fulfill the visions that live into your future. So I wish you an incredibly amazing week ahead. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments below. So much love to you. Take care. And I will see you again next week. See ya.